Thank you, Chair. I join you, Chair, in welcoming the ALAC delegates today, and I have no doubt that their presence and prayers today in the House will result in a very peaceful sit-in today. Chair, the ACDP welcomes the signing and ratification of these two treaties with the UAE, and whilst they are not aimed at any individuals, they will pave the way for the forced return to South Africa of the Gupta family, who have been implicated in unprecedented state capture and corruption. And this has been the subject of various inquiries, including that of the Public Protector, Public Enterprises, ESCOM inquiry, and now the Zondo Commission of Inquiry. And as I've repeatedly said in this House, these inquiries do not and should not prevent or delay the institution of criminal and civil proceedings against those implicated, and in particular, the Guptas. There's also been nothing to prevent South Africa from requesting extradition of the Gupta brothers and their associates while the country is still processing the incorporation of these agreements into our domestic law. And we're fully aware, those of us that served on the ESCOM inquiry, that the Gupta brothers have shown nothing but contempt for various inquiries, and particular to this very Parliament during the ESCOM inquiry. Sadly, it has taken an inordinate long time for South Africa and the UAE to conclude these two agreements, with negotiations going back to 2002. During April 2016, when evidence about state capture was emerging, I raised my concerns in the Justice Portfolio Committee when we were discussing a double taxation agreement with the UAE. And I was then informed that there were a few technicalities outstanding on the extradition agreement and that it would be soon signed. However, we now see the delays that have taken place 2.5 years later. We are eventually ratifying those agreements. And whilst it is alleged that those delays came from the UAE side, in our view, there was not political will by the Zuma administration to sign those agreements. And this is not surprising, given the central role that former President Zuma and certain cabinet members played in facilitating state capture, which is, of course, the subject of these inquiries. Now, the treaties will enable the two countries to assist each other in investigation and prosecution of crimes through mutual legal assistance and the extradition of fugitives. It is very clear that the Guptas are fast running out of places to hide. We were briefed that the Hawks and prosecutors are already engaging the UAE counterparts. The ACDP looks forward to seeing the Gupta brothers and all associates appearing in South African courts on fraud and corruption charges, as well as the return of the looted billions of rands to South Africa. I thank you.